Are you gonna say hi to me, Lucy? Hi, Lucy. Lucius. I know you're there. I know you can give me the hello. Hello, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear. How you doing, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear? What's going on, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear? I'm just getting set up just now. And look, we're on time. Troy, may I request help? With what, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear? What is it that you want help with, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear? Why are you so early? I slept in expecting you to be late. Well, I'm on time, Daydreamer. I've been trying to, be on top of that, you know. Alright. I'm just gonna help Kimiko do whatever it is she's trying to do, and then do my artifact route in Genshin Impact, and then we will start the Discord games. You need help with an Oceanid. You're trying to level up Barbara. Okay. Well, let me finish off Kimiko first, and when I'm done with her, then I'll do you next.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Watch out!
The tide's beckon.
The wording was what? Interesting. Yeah, no problem. I got you. What you think this is? A Mortal Kombat fatality? You know, even though they came out with a set that's basically 5-star artifacts, it's interesting to me that the instructor set is still better. It's still better for a lot of characters that are not specifically the Moonchanter characters. And even when they are, only one character on the team can use it at a time. Otherwise, it's like the set bonuses don't stack. They don't like overlap. So only one person on the team can use it. All right.
Farewell. Go. You're free now.
Why is getting frog eggs so hard? Nilu's boss 2 times, the flying robot. Kimiko need more. What we got? What we got? Where we going?
Not too far now.
But I'm still waking up because you're actually on time. Well, it's always something. Just there's always something, holding me up. And then I have to create the thumbnail. Part of that, yeah. Because, I don't create my thumbnails long in advance. I create my thumbnails just before I start the stream. And if something holds me up, then I still need to create the thumbnail. That's usually the thing that delays me by like 10 minutes. Alright, Lemon Bunny, Mama Bear. Also, Lemon Bunny, Mama Bear, don't forget to go into your escape menu and make sure that you end the cooperative session after I leave. Because if you're still playing in cooperative mode, even though nobody else is there, you kind of get stuck.
I'm used to the rain, but you should probably use an umbrella.
Oh yeah, I forgot she doesn't have stamina, so she can't sprint through the water. Yeah, so you won't be able to do stuff like complete your daily commissions or do most of the quests. Yes. We can start it. I'm good to go at any moment.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Can't see?
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Stand with me.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape. One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
And shroud!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Kimiko asks, is Nilu good with I'll hate them? Not really. Because I'll hate them wants to add Electro to his team so he can get the spread damage.
Can't see?
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for? As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Alright, now we gotta teleport away, and we gotta do it again. Lemon Bunny Mama Bear is progressing along smoothly. Look at this map exploration. She's already got 20% of Mondstadt done. Did we teleport far enough? I don't think we teleported far enough. Yeah, there we go. Kimiko says, but then I could end up with a standard character on Sumeru banner. I could get Scaramouche, Sino, and so... Well, if you want a Nilu Bloom team, obviously you want purely Hydro and Dendro characters. But I remember you said you refused to use 4-stars, so if that's the case, you need Lauma, Constellation 1 with signature weapon, and then you need Nahida, preferably Constellation 2 Nahida, Constellation 2 Nahida, or Nilu, and then for your final character, you probably need some sort of Hydro, so probably Kokomi. And you don't have any other options. That's what you need. There's no substitutes. If you wish for only 5 stars and no 4 stars, that's all you got. if you're saying Nilu and Seat Lolly together, I have no helpful suggestions for you. Because Nilu, well, I guess you could do vaporizing Nilu or melting Nilu, but Seat Lolly causes you to freeze, so the Pyro character is the DPS. And in which case, I mean, you don't have anything but main
An
DPSs
assassin from our homeland, or a fool
or main
who
damage dealers.
trespasses
You don't have
upon
any
the
support.
waters of Chainsa.
So, I mean, if you want to
Coveting
use
the
Nilu and
shapes of
Seat
the
Lolly at
living,
the same time,
pure
you
water
can.
take on
They
many forms.
might not really
In this way, shall water,
like each other that
the
much.
power of water, is its ability to take any shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Incinerate!
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
May you help? I mean, yeah, sure. We're almost done. I was just joining to help Bunny spend her resin.
The power of
And I got to
water
use Yanfei
is
for a
its
little while.
ability to take any shape.
Motion to compel.
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask? As long as
Sorry,
rain
Bunny, I know that the
falls
boss is
and
really
rivers
slow
flow, water
and it
will
takes forever.
exist
I think Bunny's about done with her resin consumption. If you want to help her with other things, by all means. But I gotta do my artifact route after Bunny's,
Everybody stand back.
You just finished? Resin is now 0 out of 200. How's your Noelle looking? Let's see what she's got. Blood-tainted greatsword. Defense sand, geo-damage goblet, crit circlet. That's nice. Bunny doesn't have access to talent domains yet.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
Bunny,
Exactly
just a
is
tip for your
it?
Noelle.
I didn't quite
If
catch
you
the
can
request.
get hold of... What is it? This weapon. Right here. It's called White Iron Greatsword. If you can get a hold of that, give that to your Noelle. That's a good weapon for her. White Iron Greatsword. If you missed it, I highlighted it in the stream, so you'll be able to see it. Let me know again if you need help spending your resin, Bunny. You're welcome, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear. Lemon Bunny. Both. Alright, Bunny and Kimiko's resin are now empty. Hey, Lucius. Lucy. Lucy says she hates messing up her friendship because you don't know what they like. Well, if you don't know what they like, there is always the wiki.
Sweet dreams.
Lemon Bunny Mama Bear. Oh, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear. If you ever can, if you can ever get any assistance or help doing limited time events, press the F5 button or the button that looks like it says Events Overview. It looks like a compass. And try to do as many of the random events as you can that are limited time. Whatever it is, just do it. Even if you don't understand what the hell it is, there's a lot of money and character wishing primo gems and all of that stuff. It only shows loved items on the wiki. Lucy, there are some universally accepted items that people like. So you could get a lot of those universal items. You are? People generally like flowers. Yeah. Flowers are a good one. Sebastian and Sam hate flowers. Alright, let's collect all of this artifact XP from all of these investigation points. Take everything, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear, whenever you're walking around. If there's just random flowers and materials, just take them. You'll need them for something. This game works like that. Just take everything. If it is a takeable item, take it.
Turn that frown upside down.
Time to go.
Hey, Daydreamer, I have to ask, are those Nod Cry bounties a repeatable thing? Can they be, like, repeated? Daydreamer's gonna say no.
Sweet dreams.
Be free.
Time to relax.
Time to go.
It's a one-time reward for the chests in the flagship. Okay. I thought that we were gonna be able to do these as like weekly bounties. I thought we were gonna get something back that was taken away from us.
Time to go.
Does Nodcry even have bounties? Probably not a feature that we have unlocked quite yet.
Turn that frown upside down.
I gave someone garbage because he didn't like my fish.
Step on up. Over here.
You know, the best thing about Llama's animal affinities is that the meat comes to you. There's animals that give you meat as well. Alright. I'm picking up this artifact routing, guys, and then as we do that, I will once I finish that, then we'll get to the sharing in the Discord games. Daydreamer says, yeah, I usually smack them before they get to that point, though. Yeah. The god wants to expose a secret. Keep your secrets. You offer us poison, the god. Don't listen to him. He whispers secrets of death and ruin. The god is gonna start telling you secrets, Lucy, like Pocket Cat does. And trust me, you don't want Pocket Cat to tell you secrets. Secrets and dark wonders that come from the most tenebrous corners of the earth. Singular unsettling tales.
Time to relax.
If you want to know it's something about Troy,
Come on out.
a bird.
Sweet dreams.
Oh. Did my game crash? Oh, no. Ah, the lizards. They're getting away. Get back here. One of them got away. Hey! Bird almost got away. You're talking about yesterday? I collected some condescence crystals, and then I just kind of left it running. I literally told everybody that while I was streaming that was with Project Zomboid afterwards, because I needed some crystals. I needed some of those rainbow drop crystals, because we got some new craftables coming. And I know that everybody's farming them, because, you know, we all need them. It's a new region, so nobody has any of the stuff. Everybody needs stuff. And I also collected a little bit of condescence crystals. I told everybody that I was gonna be getting some condescence crystals, but it wasn't something that I was gonna stream. It's because I'm like eating and doing clips and getting up and stepping away from the computer randomly and not talking. So I mean, that's not stream worthy. And I just got done with Project Zomboid yesterday.
Time to relax.
The Natlin route of my artifact collection, it doesn't give that much more XP than just, well, it gives a little bit less XP than the Liyue route, but I like to do the Natlin route.
Step on up.
Or I like to do the Liyue route because more XP, but Natlin route is easier. And, well, a little bit quicker.
Turn that frown upside down.
But I mean, being a little bit quicker is the reason kind of why it has less XP.
Over here.
Daydreamer says, "Oh God, this mech just murdered those treasure hoarders." Damn. Chapters 5 and 6 are posted. Okay, good, Lemon Bunny while I'm there.
Step on up.
Oh, and by the way, today, after we do all of our Discord games and sharing and stuff, if I have time left over after the Discord games and the sharing, I will continue the Archon quests. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell was that? What the fuck just happened? I just bounced off the surface and just flew. Okay. I guess I'm starting that portion of my artifact route over. Let's try that again, guys. I just like bounced off the tree or something and then just flew way to the side. Like one of those Sonic the Hedgehog bounce sound effects. When I just flew to the side. Troy chose her. I chose Mizuki specifically for the purpose of making my... Yeah, somebody clip that. The God, clip that. That's gonna be in another clip. And I released clips this morning, so I'm ramping it up with the YouTuber-ness, and I'm trying to make clips for you guys. So somebody clip that.
Sweet dreams.
The God, clip that.
Over
Or
here.
the Daydreamer. When do you do it?
Time to relax.
Yeah, what the hell was that? I was just minding my own business trying to do my artifact route. But yeah, that's why I got Mizuki, is because, like, I can just press my elemental skill button, and I don't have to keep running forward. And she doesn't respect terrain. She just moves of her own accord. So that's why I like Mizuki. And she just makes the artifact routing a little bit easier. And I have one more character that can auto-walk while I do things like chat. So more attention on you guys and less attention on Genshin Impact. Lemon Bunny Mama Bear says that she's gonna make a grilled cheese sandwich.
Surprise! Sweet dreams. Let the magic be.
Tell me what you see.
Time to relax. Turn that frown upside down.
And as you can see, Mizuki being a third mobility character just makes this much faster and smoother in many ways.
Over here.
Oh.
Sweet dreams.
Thank you, Daydreamer. And the God. Both of you. Last Sunday, I burnt my arm while watching the stream. Let's hope I don't repeat that. Well, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear, don't burn your arm. Pay full attention to when
Turn
you're
that
cooking.
frown upside down. Ugh. Over here. I'm out of here. Time to relax.
Especially because you want to be a baker. Where's your protection? Where's your, you know, where's your...
Sweet dreams.
Where's your, like, gloves? You got oven mitts? Your apron. Yeah, that's what it's called. Apron. You know, use the chef's coat. Yeah, you use your chef's coat, your apron, your gloves. Where's all of that stuff?
Time to relax.
Well met.
Turn that frown upside down.
Killjoy.
Sweet dreams. Hup. Surprise!
I'm just waking up. I don't have the capacity to button up 12 buttons. What about your oven mitts?
Cue the spotlight.
Maybe you'll just do better by exercising an abundance of caution next time. You'll be alright.
Over here.
I don't think mittens protect your arms. That's true.
Bad dreams be gone.
Not too far now. Go. You're free.
Be amazed.
Alright, there we go. Those guys are dead. Now we gotta go over here and collect the last of the artifacts. Wear a thick, long sleeve shirt. Oh, yeah, yeah, put on a long sleeve shirt.
That's my shelter. Quick.
That's a great idea. You must have probably been wearing, like, pajama t-shirt or something.
Turn that frown upside down.
Wearing a tank top because he's got to scrub down the bathroom tub. Well, it was just an accident. I'm sure you won't, I'm sure you've made hundreds of grilled cheese sandwiches without burning yourself beforehand.
Time to relax.
Alright, that was the last one. What's our artifact total for the day today? What do we got? $85,000 XP today. That's good. That's a decent amount. This amount of XP that you just saw me get here is the same amount of XP that you guys get when you buy out the entire teapot. 20 of the small XP bottles and 5 of the big ones. Bunny says that she's made homemade gravy without burning herself. Oh, by the way, that new event weapon, the Elemental Mastery Energy Recharge weapon, I'm going to give that to Sucrose. And she's going to drop Sacrificial Fragments for a little while. Alright, well...
Ready? Now it's time for a short rest.
Well, as promised, guys, time to turn this shit off, and we'll go and share stuff on Sunday and do our things. How much Elemental Mastery does level 90 give? For what? The event weapon? The event weapon, the Elemental Mastery, comes from the passive. The main stat is Energy Recharge. Clink, clank, clash. See, it's the Aetherlight Spindalute. It's Energy Recharge. But the Elemental Mastery comes from the refinements. Yeah, it'll give 200. I'm going to give this weapon to Sucrose. Because it's exactly what Sucrose needs. She needs a bunch of Elemental Mastery, and she needs lots of energy, because she spams her burst. I'd be careful in giving this weapon to Lauma, for those of you that may question. Though she could use it...
Whoa! This place is buzzing with activity! Oh, hey! There's a notice board over there.
It's because the new Natling craftable weapons, the catalyst right here, it literally says bloom damage is increased, and lunar bloom damage is increased even more. So you'd need Moon Sign Ascendant Gleam and get, what, 24... So you get 48% lunar bloom damage, and then you'd get, like, 98% regular bloom damage increase with a ton of elemental mastery. There's no energy recharge here, it's just elemental mastery and shitloads of straight up direct bloom damage. So, oh, and Seat Lolly is a good character too, because it's just energy and elemental mastery. But this craftable is literally straight up lunar bloom damage. So, I mean, I haven't done the calculations, obviously, because I'm just a human like the rest of you. Or some of you. Some of you might be robots. I'm not entirely sure about Daydreamer. She might be a robot. Or she might be a cyborg. Or a Terminator from the future keeping an eye on me. Lucius? I don't know. She's like a mechanical printer, man. Have you seen her draw stuff? But yeah, just for those of you that are considering giving Llama the event weapon, it's probably better used on somebody like Sucrose or Lolly or even Aoife, the Animo Swirled Pistol guy, because, you know, elemental mastery and energy with him like crazy. But Llama would probably, there's a chance that Llama would like this weapon more. There's a chance. Just a chance. Alright, let's just buy all of these blueprints. Shit. Not enough Nocturnal Blossoms. I need more Midsummer Berries and Icy Pebbles. Shit. Alright, well. Alright, I'm gonna log out here. Troy, what do you think about that sword on Kirara? I've been using her with Lauma. So, right. I will give you my opinion on that. So, this sword right here. This sword, a lot of characters are going to really like this because we haven't had an easily accessible non-gacha HP sword, and the few gacha HP swords that exist, which is like the Doc's Hand's assistant, and then Nilu's 5-star weapon. That's so few options. So I would say that Layla would absolutely love this sword because Layla is all about max HP and energy. However, for Kirara, in recent days of me using Kirara off stream just by myself, I have found that I enjoy the Sapwood Blade more. Because a long time ago, before I had this instructor set with Kirara, I had 2-piece HP and 2-piece HP. And I had an energy sword. I had like Favonius or something. I didn't have a Sapwood Blade at the time. But even then, still using it. Setting up Kirara to be a fat shield is great, but when I had 2-piece HP, I was at 39,000 HP. I've only lost like 4k life, and I'm using 4 pieces of Instructor. So, and granted, I do have a pretty ridiculous flower. This is not normal by any stretch of the imagination. My HP should probably be closer to like 31,000 more realistically, and this is also a really good instructor set, so I did get a lot of very favorable rolls with HP on my instructor. HP main stat here, and see, crit rolls and stuff. HP main stat and HP main stat, and these are also really nice substats for Kirara, because, you know, she likes the HP and she likes the energy. So this is a really, really, really good role instructor set, and then a crazy good flower for her. And it showed me that it's not as much HP as I thought, and I realized just how much HP Kirara gets from just leveling her up than trying to farm better and better substats. But if you're just using Kirara for the shield, I use Kirara in Aggravate and spread parties and stuff like that. I use her with Kuching. So, you know, the Calamity of Eshu being a thing that just exists, you know. Normal attack damage while shields are up. That's good. She's there for the shield mostly. Yes, that is good. It's just, I noticed that when I just played around in the theater, I noticed that I intentionally avoided Kirara because just being only a shield, she didn't contribute more damage. And once I started using Instructor 4-piece plus this Sapwood Blade, that's 240 elemental mastery to Kirara. That is a lot. That's a lot to all that she gives to whatever team member you want. 120 to the team and 240 to one character is that's a lot. That's a lot. And instead of trying to spend that resin that you would have spent farming substats for Kirara or whatever it is, I just leveled her up, and I'm gonna level her up more in the future. She just gets so much life from that, and I feel like her shields are pretty solid. They're good enough. It's not as good as if she had 2-piece HP full 5-star artifact set, because then she'd be at like 42,000, but I mean, 7,000 left for 240 elemental mastery on your main DPS. I think that's a good trade. This sword, though, is going to be the answer for a lot of people that need that option, Daydreamer, so... Lemon Bunny Mama Bear just burned her arm again. Bunny, put on a shirt. I think you need to stop multitasking. Yes. Yeah, this sword is going to be really good for Layla, but for Kirara, it can be situational. Because even not getting the Ascendant Gleam, which means you need at least 2 Nod Cry characters, so you would have to be on a team with somebody like Aino and Flynn's at the same time, or using the quest bonus to get the second half. But the first half is still good for Layla. But Kirara, since she's Dendro, you just have to acknowledge that, well, there's more that she may need. But yeah, I'd say that it's a good weapon for Kirara if you don't have any of the gacha weapons and you just need some HP on her sword. And it also has a nice little energy recharge on it. So it's okay to use for Kirara, but I would probably recommend the Sapwood Blade for the most part. Alright, now it's time to start the sharing of stuff. Alright. Let's see. You're flipping grilled cheese with your hands to save dishes. Bunny, you shall be flogged just like Daydreamer if you don't stop burning yourself. Why me? You didn't get flogged this time. You didn't do anything yet. I was just referencing all of the times that you have been flogged. I've burned myself, sure, but it's been ages. Alright, I'll be right back in just a second and then we'll start. I'm back. Also, Daydreamer, Lindsay, Bunny, Lucy. Don't forget to like the stream. You know that Troy needs it. Alright, anyways, let's share some of this stuff. We went over these yesterday, or last Sunday. But what we did not go over is that lunar eclipse that happened. Everybody got to see the moon that night. The moon was so bright that night. It was literally shining through my blinds. It was like somebody had a street light on. Mizuki found their iPad pen underneath their brother's bed. They found it, though. Lindsay's killing a plant right now. Use weed killer on it, Lindsay. Use weed killer. Lucius found the moon. And Lucy is sharing a drawing of Icarus. Icarus, goddess of rainbows. No, Iris. We can see your shadow over the rainbow. Bunny! For every time that you burn yourself, you shall be flogged. Now stop burning yourself and put a shirt on. A long sleeve shirt. Bunny, have you learned nothing? And this is Cammy's drawing of hands and fingers. Nice. She's drawing somebody with the number 1 sign, the peace sign, a fist that punches, and an open hand. Lucius is sharing her Apollo-sponsored outfits. This is that dress to impress game once again, huh? Just use a fork, Bunny. You don't even have to, like, wash a singular fork that hard to save on dishes now. That's Infinity Nikki. But you said Apollo inspired. Right here. Oh, the game is called Apollo Inspired, but Apollo Inspired Fit, but the character is Infinity Nikki. Kimiko with her rats. Mina cleaning herself after I touched her too long. And maybe she doesn't want to get sick too. I don't know. Mina, the rat. All the way around, Troy? Oh. The game is called... Wait. So what the hell is the game called then? Wait. What is the game supposed to be called? Infinity Nikki is the game. Right, so that's what I said the first time. So this is an Apollo-inspired outfit. After the Greek stuff. Hey, Kimiko, I would like to ask you, what made you decide to get pet rats? Out of any specific animal, some people like turtles, other people like spiders, dogs, cats, crabs, ants, even. What made you decide specifically to get rats? Bunny forgot to butter the pan. Bunny. At this point, I think the amount of damage that you take trying to feed yourself, you lose all of the health that you would have gained from that grilled cheese sandwich. You've literally expended more HP in real life trying to make a grilled cheese sandwich than that grilled cheese sandwich is going to heal you for. Daydreamer says she should probably eat breakfast. Yeah, go eat breakfast, DD. Alright. So Kimiko elaborates. I wanted a gold hamster, and when we were there, my mother saw the rats and told me that she also had rats, and that they don't really sleep during the day, so I got 2 boy rats. Okay. So it's because your mother also had rats. This is Lucy just sitting here, just standing at this man's door, staring at him, just breathing like she's the regenerator from Resident Evil 4. Alright? I just imagine Lucy sitting there, and the man's just hearing the regenerator, that raspy breathing. Just that really raspy, horrifying breathing. And the bro just does not want to open that door. He just says, fuck this shit. I'm just going to do my Genshin Impact dailies all day and pretend that I don't hear that standing at my door. Daydreamer says she doesn't like to cook. Well, DD, I'll show you how to make a grilled cheese sandwich again without burning yourself, if you want me to. Lucy's trying to marry this man, but says that the man is the one being difficult. Alright. You don't like cheese. Have you ever had a grilled cheese sandwich, Daydreamer? Yeah, you have. Did you like it? Warm, cheese, butter, salt. Bunny says, don't throw me under the bus, Troy. That's okay, Bunny. If I speed the bus up enough, you won't be underneath the bus. You'll just be stuck in the bus's grill instead. Bunny's like, after I help you with the torches, Troy. After I did all that for you, huh? Never light me the torches for you again, Troy. Alright, let's look at Cammy's drawings. So she got lighter with the shading. I like the way she draws the shadow for the nose right here. I like this, Cammy. If you ever go over this at some point in time and you're watching, I like the way you do the shadow for the nose right here. You got a little bit of blush right here, and you got a little bit of a reflection for the teeth. So look at the difference of teeth. So, okay. So you got a little bit of design so that we can visualize the fact that there are teeth right there without you drawing the individual teeth. So you've got the full entire eye finished here, and you also have the eyes magnified because somebody wearing glasses, their eyes appear to be bigger. That's a very nice attention to detail right there. Whereas right here, it's the same, but you leave a little bit of absence on the bottom of the eye, kind of like you did with the teeth, of detail, and you just kind of fill it in with, you know, our imagination of empty space. And we can still see the concept and shape of an eye. Let's look at our eyebrows. Okay. So because the hair is thicker here, you opted to hide the eyebrows. But here, you show them, and they're on top of the hair. which this looks better as like, I don't know, a character icon, but this is more like a person's face. I love the way that you've drawn the hair. The hair is so detailed. The hair probably took you the longest out of every body part here on both instances. Subtle hints. Troy put me under the bus. It happened again. So this happened on the 10th, and this is on the 11th. So she drew two. She drew two images. I really like them both. There's definitely some differences between the two. Bunny, how many? You literally dealt more HP damage. Yeah, I just Bunny, put on the damn chef's coat. It makes sense why you had the chef's coat before. Put it on. Even if you don't have to button it up, just put the damn thing on. Just so you got the arm protection, at the very least. Stop burning yourself. The God, I would love to play this, but I'm sorry. I know that this has anime music, and I cannot let this stream get copyrighted because the copyright is super fucking annoying. It takes 30 days, an entire month. So sometimes they even turn the monetization off, which is extremely annoying. Knowing your luck, you start a grease fire? Yeah. Yeah, it's best not to. Artie is sharing some of her characters that she created in Star Wars game. So this is Star Wars The Old Republic. Spend lots of time customizing them and grinding money to buy some expensive armor and weapons to make them look nice. Even created some personal stories, personality, or motivations for her characters. So she's got Jarl Rodok. He's a sniper. Bunny, at this point, you're hurting yourself and giving us a play-by-play update of every injury. Put the phone down and focus on your task so you can stop injuring yourself. Yeah, Bunny, you need to like cook yourself food the night before. You just finished. You have, if that was a process of cooking, you literally just dealt more damage to yourself than the 5 points of HP that grilled cheese sandwich is going to recover. And we've got Tria Cray, a defender. I like this. I like this outfit. It's like she's somebody from the Sand Planet. And she's got Cal Ross. And Artie told me about the Cal Ross character. It's Sarlacc, like the Sarlacc guy backwards from Star Wars. If those of you who know who Sarlacc is, you know. But if you don't know, I don't know how to describe Sarlacc other than saying he's ugly. Marshy. This is like that one Jedi character of a race of species that I do not know. Verdun Morik. There's some very expensive pieces of armor too. I like this mask. It's like a Darth Vader mask. She's got lots of pictures to share. Speaker for the Dead, Tan Ayala, Imperial Scholar. Oh, and she's got every single one of these characters is a part of the bean legacy. I wonder what kind of bean it is. Lima beans and lemon beans. Maybe it's a green bean. And that's all of our characters. Oh, wait, no, it's not. This is a lot of characters. I don't know anything about Star Wars The Old Republic, but look at how many characters she had to make. This is a ridiculous number of characters. Lucy said she baked bread for Sebastian. Okay, that's all of these. And she says this is her most powerful and respectable Jedi who has a fun pastime. Nar Shaddaa. His armor is like the Mandalorian, and he's a deathless champion. All right. He dances with people at the club, and he just, if you can see behind him, this right here is Telekael, Barston Thor's companion, and as you can see, they're dancing at the club, and he's just torn his shirt off, and they're just dancing with a bunch of other naked people. There's a guy drinking himself on the dance floor, by the way, just drinking and staring at them. And then there's a guy just going crazy with a tuba in the background. That's the Star Wars Old Republic in a nutshell if you want to play that game, basically. It's a pretty good summary of the game. And right here, it looks like he is plastered out of his mind. Oh, he's back in party mode again in the very next screenshot. So, there you go. A powerful and respectable Jedi that tears his shirt off at nightclubs playing Jackass Party Boy theme songs in his spare time. That's her most powerful character. All right. That seems to be everything that everybody had to share, so we're going to get rid of this window capture. And we shall start the Discord games. Mr. Red is here. No, Troy, my stuffs. I don't see anything. It's not there. Also, I check periodically if anybody shared anything. I don't. It's posted on YouTube. Oh, right. I always forget that because it's not in the list. Someday, Bunny, you gotta get Discord. Someday. Okay, posts. I gotta copy paste all of this. You know, when you're scrolling down things like it's a to-do list and then you get to the bottom for it, I guess you can unmute and sing a little for your Sunday submission. Oh, okay. All right, let's put this back up. All right, there we go. We got Bunny's stuff. So this is the grilled cheese that she's burned herself about 7 times for. And the tomato soup. Of the 2 grilled cheese sandwiches she burned herself like 7 times for. How much cheese you got on that? Barely any cheese on that sandwich. For how much damage you took? That is not worth it. And this is Bunny's drawing. A nice drawing, Bunny. I like how you can draw the pixelated Bunny with the X for a mouth. You got the ripped jeans style. You know, I wonder who made that ripped jeans style. Like, which person went out and just... Let me think for a second. I don't know, like, some person that just woke up one morning, put on a pair of blue jeans, and then went outside, tripped and fell, and just scratched up their jeans and just made them all torn up and broken, and then went back home and just said, this is a fashion statement. It's a new style. Damaged clothing. Like, why? There's lots of cheese? Good. Well, I like that you have a nice ability to draw the bunnies in both ways. Yeah, Lindsay, you need to go and eat something. Because, Lindsay, this is highly unusual for you to be hungry. Normally, you never say, I'm hungry. Normally, you just say, I'm eating this every single time. You're always eating something. It's very unusual for you to be hungry. Which is slightly concerning, considering that it's not normal for Lindsay to not have something that she's enjoying at the moment. Usually she's got something. She must be out of snacks or something. Or maybe her husband ate all those snacks. Didn't leave any for her. Either that or it's too early in the morning wherever she's at for anything to be open. But anyways, looking at the features of your characters, look at this. You see, look, Bunny can draw fingers and hands. She can even draw, like, wrists, and she remembers the bulge for the thumb that's right here. She's drawn the clavicle of the body, the bones. She's got nice neck structure. And I like the hair, too. The hair, it looks smooth. It's not as penciled in as Cammy's, so it makes her hair look softer instead of fuzzy. But I think that's the whole point of your drawings, is to be soft drawings. I know I can't play this because of copyright, but it's there for those of you that want to see it. Okay, so this is 2 more chapters of... This is an updated drawing of yourself. All right. Still needs highlights? I see. So you're still working on it. Okay. Well, we'll see its final form soon. And now we'll read this. Chapter 5 and 6. So this is after she just killed somebody, if I remember correctly, and then she went to an asylum. Daydreamer can't stop singing JJBA songs. The end? I don't think so. Now I'm left alone in the darks. Only my thoughts as company. But after all, you've been watching me, haven't you? Overseeing my journey. Is that a fourth wall break? Listening to my screams, hearing everything around me. Even took all that effort just to be physical, haven't you? Let me tell you something. I'll be back. And chapter 6, who's in that rubble? Luna. 10 years later. They say she lives in the rubble of her broken house. She's waiting for the next kid she can take for a second chance. And if she can't get that second chance, that I will follow you and you'll have the same fate. Okay, interesting. I had overheard the girls in the class talking about the Luna mystery. That's just a theory, though. A highly absurd theory, but a theory nonetheless. No, this is after she found out she wasn't real. Oh, okay. I know we do basically have the chapters broken up a week apart from one another, but I'm going trick-or-treating tonight, and there's no way I'm missing Mrs. Smith's house. She has the best candies. Even if I have to go past the rubble of the house. Why they have to climb over rubble to get to somebody else's house to trick-or-treat? That's dedication right there. I mean, soon, I'm not going to be able to go trick-or-treating without being told I'm too old. I'm 14, so I'm making the most of my time. Hey, dude! My friend Jim had run up. Are we still going as ghosts? Yeah, I replied. Great! Night had come by so quickly. We were walking by the side of... We were walking by the house of rubble. That, surprisingly, no one touched. Interesting that nobody cleaned up that rubble and they just left it there. When I saw something... No. Someone. It looked like a girl with long black hair, almost white skin, in a costume. But something was strange about her. Her eyes had been gouged out. Damn! And the costume was covered in blood, dirt, rubble, and much more. Damn! She was staring at me, her hand outstretched with a trick-or-treat pail in her hand. It's almost as if she was beckoning to me to come take candy. But my friend didn't see her. He said I was crazy and needed to lay down. So it was up to me. Should I go home? And should I go up and take one or keep walking? I decided to keep walking. She didn't seem happy about that, but I didn't care. Well, good decision. Normally, they'd just say, you know what, I'm going to go and get the candy. And then they go get the candy and they get dragged to hell. But she just said, yeah, nah, it's not worth the candy bar getting my internal organs rearranged in alphabetical order. Nice story, Bunny. You get a heart for that, too. Alright, let's start up some of the Discord games. We'll start with Sketchheads. I know Lucy's waiting for that. She's just like, Troy, start your Sketchheads. You know, if she would have said something out loud, I would have done it sooner, you know, but I'm just gonna I'll just voice things for Lucy automatically. Troy, you're the best streamer ever in the entire world. Oh, really, Lucy? Thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. You in a boss fight? You'll be there at some point? Alright, I'll give everybody just a minute or two to join. Welcome, Artie. Don't forget to like the stream, Artie, and Kimiko, and Lindsay, and Mr. Red, and Daydreamer, Lucius, Lindsay, all of yous. Don't forget it. Everything's very, very slowly picking up. Like, it's taken almost a year, and we kind of got something here. We got a group now, making it a community thing. We just have to stay consistent about it, and it'll grow very slow on the down low. Hey, Mr. Red, can you draw a bow? Give me 1 second, I'll be right back, guys. Yes, a bow. Can you draw a bow? That was a nice bow. What about a bow like this? Oh, you did it. I see, I was gonna be like this. Yeah. We got bows. Alright, come on, Lucius. And come on, Artie. Let's get our first game of Sketchheads started up. Lindsay, you can join us too if you like. Linz. Alright, we got Artie and Daydreamer here. Alright. Is there anybody who would like to have a specific subject? Oh, wait. I know why Lucius isn't joining. It's because she's after that one guy, Sebastian, again. She's busy romancing Sebastian. She wants to have his babies in Stardew Valley. Alright, we'll start up. That got our attention. How many is it gonna be, Lucy? Are we talking double digits here? Alright, we'll start with the general and we'll let whoever wants to draw just draw. I already got it before it beats people. Maybe it's lungs? Kidneys. Ah. Arrow. That's koala. It has a B as the third letter. Rabbit. Ah. Oh.
A child.
Damn, that was a good one, Daydreamer. That's your point.
West. East.
Ah. I already got it before I did. Ah.
It looks like a worm.
Worm. Oh, okay.
Oh wait, this is animals, isn't it?
No, it's
Or
general.
is it general?
It's general.
A dress.
Yeah, that's yours. Daydreamer got two. Stole both of them. Glasses. Belt.
What in the chemistry? I can't spell
Wow. Yeah, that's yours too.
Spoon. It's a spoon.
Oh. Damn, Artie. She got the flag before I did.
Dead.
How many did he get? 529 points. God damn! 15 guess words.
Jesus.
Troy is not invited to my wedding. Why not? Next one's animals. Whoever wants to, go ahead. Already wants animals? Okay.